comes Lynx!
What is this?
This is the Viltrum Empire, son. I have good news.
Why is there signs here? There's gatherings here.
What do you mean? What's gathering? Just my house.
What is the web of the stone?
Oh, the walls or the floor?
It's the wall that really pops. Is this stone brick now?
No, this is tough bricks.
Oh, what the shit?
I used it for my flooring, but then I changed it to my walls, and I found this stuff to be my flooring.
That's kind of cool, actually.
It's also my stairs.
It really pops.
You know what else is gonna pop?
What?
Your mind.
What?
Mangrove trees.
Whoa, okay.
They're in the water. I got a few of them over there, too.
Ah!
Ah, what the hell?
Dragons!
Oh, God.
Sleep!
Oh,
Wait,
God.
what the hell?
No, don't read that. Run, we're gonna die. There's no time. Run. Don't read that yet. Wait till you go to bed. Wait till you go to bed. Don't explore your house yet. Oh, fuck, I wasn't expecting this. Go to sleep immediately. Oh, God.
Ah.
Okay.
A drag.
Okay.
Oh, that's right, I died.
Come out of your house now.
Okay.
Say hello to your new friends.
Oh, this is good news. We can finally be bees. We'll live for 30 years, like a pet. This is insane. You love Ultram. I was happy for a time, but I'm loyal to the bees, Mark. What? No, what about Mom? You love her. I know you do. I do love your mother, but she's more of a human. Hi, human. Mark, we'll live for 30 years. Think, Mark, think. You'll outlive every significant bee in our family. Oh, she have years, Mark. Why did you do this? Look. I've made a mistake, but I thought about you every step of the way. A mistake? We're bees, Mark. Cecil, I dare you, Cecil. Do you like jazz, Cecil?
But it's not done. It's not done.
What do you mean it's not done?
It's not done. Enter your house.
Wait, what the? Oh, okay, what the hell was that? My God, it's the funniest thing I've ever seen. Donald clip that shit. Make him my ringtone. Yes, threw it away. Somebody said that's something.
Donald and Cecil just hiding out in your house while Mark's being tortured outside.
Okay then, that was a good funny bit. I'm not gonna lie.
I told you I was plotting something, man. I knew you'd like it.
So, do you have any news for the fellow followers?
No, nothing for those followers. Just for you. Just for you. I actually wanted to discuss your idea. Not that we're going through with your idea, because I'm doing something completely different.
But God, was it unhinged and funny.
Oh my God, bro. I cried a few times. It was so funny. Some of that was so unhinged. So for those of you who don't know, Lynx randomly proposed the idea to reboot our club. We don't know really why or how it happened, but he did. And me and Soren were, for a long couple of hours, we're debating over this and just making fun of you for the most part about, like, you know, how you can't have writer's block, or not writer's block, burnout because you haven't even done anything yet. And then we're, like, talking about how this series is old, and I'm telling her about, you know, I want to make new characters, I don't want to go back to the old ones, which she 100% respected and said that was probably for the best. But then she was like, you know what, though, I actually don't even know what we're talking about, so I'm going to sit down and watch this. And I was just like, you know what, that's a good idea. I haven't watched this in, you know, since it came out. I'm going to watch it, too. So we sat down, and we watched episodes 6 through 12, because those are the only episodes that remain. And to this day, I still don't know why it ended. I mean, there really was no reason visibly that I could see as to why it was canceled, other than I, like, ran out of ideas or something, or maybe something just happened. But, oh my God, that show was so unhinged. The one character says retard, like, 4 times in a single scene, and I nearly spat my water because it's like, oh my god, I couldn't imagine saying that in any project nowadays. Like, that's absurd. And watching our dad bash me with a table as a child, like, what the absolute
Good
fuck?
childhood
And
memories.
the principal straight up trying to kill me. Lynx being mentally insane and seeing fake apparitions of Index Sayorian past me. And he went to straight up therapy, and I'm just like, what is happening? That therapist watched you suffer mental anguish outside his door. I was just like, what is this? And then you trying to get to Canada and our dad just being extremely racist and against the idea. Even flat out having to say, son, I don't want you to think I'm racist, so, you know, here's your entry permit to go to Canada. Oh my god, it was so funny. There were some scenes, man, like, I spat water out. It was so unhinged. And then there were other scenes where I just cringed. Like, the Spider-Man memes. The Link noises. Like, that went on for way too... Some of those needed to be trimmed down. And if I ever do recreate our club, which I do want to do, I think it would be a grand idea, I have to cut all of the therapy, the index. I have to cut all those scenes because it was situational. You know, I made that shortly after Figma Anime. Everybody knew Index and Sayori. It was just kind of funny for the time. But there's no documents of Figma Anime anymore, so nobody would know who those characters are, and the jokes would just not land. They'd be like, what the hell's going on? Why is Lynx insane? Like, they wouldn't know who those characters are. It wouldn't have the same effect. So all of that would have to be rewritten. But yeah. Also, Hibiki, what a monster she is. Oh my god, she killed that Ethan guy straight up. Like, she punched him into the ocean, and then she straight up just punches him in one scene where you pay him like $5 to dress up as me or something. Bro, that show was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. I tell you what. But I'm excited to redo it, because now I actually have, you know, writing skills, far better animation skills, and I can use a vastly superior cast of characters. I will have to use someone similar to Hibiki, because that was kind of the whole funny shtick of this girl just, like, kind of locking horns with Toma along the way. But it was a crazy story, man. And that principal guy, it was so funny too, because the minute Soren saw him, she said, I know that's the dad, but anytime I see Roshi in general, red flags, this man is a danger. And I'm just like, nah, he's just a dad, it's fine. And then I see him from the rooftop stalking me, and he's like trying to kill me. And also your editing with the red glowing eyes, oh my gosh, it was too funny. It was too funny. Have you rewatched the show recently? Is that what spurred this? Like, what drove you to want to come up with this idea to bring it back? Lynx? Hello?
Sorry,
Hello?
I'm here. Hang on, I'm sorry. I realized my mic was again muted. This mic sucks.
Did you get a new headset or something?
No, this one's very old. I just figured I got it because my other one broke. But
well, you should
actually,
get a better one.
I did watch the show, and then I was playing Skyrim when you put put one thumb in front of the other. I was like laughing, and I just then had this scene playing out while I was watching the club. I had this scene where I was just gonna go through all these trials of the Greybeards, and I just keep hearing this giggling and laughter, and I'm like, okay, what's going on? What, are these real trials? What's going on here? Like, seriously, put my hand in the water? Like, what's going on here? And none of you Greybeards have beards.
So the Greybeards made you think of our club?
No, I was just watching the club.
Is that what I'm hearing?
It was a dream. It was funny. I was having a dream where I was going through the testing and everything like that. And Lynx was actually thinking the Greybeards were, you know, these grand things. You can't ignore the requests of the summoning of the Greybeards. They're not the Greybeards. It's everyone from the club. And then it just Lynx breaks the fourth wall, like, you know, in the club fashion, saying, "Wait, is this some reboot for the club?" And I fucking died. I'm sorry.
I'm just not following any
It's okay.
of that. I'm still trying to piece this together.
It's my Lynxisms.
But it's something for sure. But me and Soren are in the works about potentially rebooting this. She thinks it would be better with Nendoroids. So she even showed me like a little ship I could buy to redo the entire boat episode, which personally was one of my favorites. So I am a little enticed by that. But I also just think doing Figma will just be the better way to go, because I've never actually, like, after our club, I never did another school-based story with Figma. So I'm actually kind of curious to do that.
So Nami, tell me what appears to be your problem. I don't know, man. These waves just ain't hitting it anymore.
No. I'm gonna use all new characters.
Okay.
Nami has served his two purposes. He's gonna be in academia, and he was in Welcome to Duel Academy. I try not to reuse characters unless they're me and you, because obviously we're like the main two and everything.
Toma, I swear, this girl looks familiar. It's like we've seen her somewhere before. It just has like a still image.
Soren was really shocked by your character, because you're usually like the silly idiot, and you were more of a jerk / more serious toned character in this series. And after watching it, I kind of agree with that, because it's like, you kind of were an asshole. I died at sea, well, at least you all thought I did, and you were just like, dibs on his stuff, like, can we go home now? He's not coming back, he's dead! No one goes home until we find him! You're not gonna find him! He's on an island drinking martinis in a tree with a hot... or something. You were like, you did not care that I was dead, and then you, like, insulted Hibiki about her charm or something. And I'm just like, Lynx is kind of an asshole in this series, and I don't understand why.
Well, yeah, because you wanted me to be, and you thought it'd be funny, because in a brotherly fashion, that's how I pick on you.
I think mostly it was because of, with Figma Anime, you were like this emo, depressed guy. I hadn't really developed your character yet. So, you know, you were just this edgelord guy, and I think that's kind of why you kept that. For the time, it worked, I guess, because your Figma didn't have, like, a smiling face or anything. So maybe that's why I did it, to fit the faces better? I don't know. This is, like, 6 years ago. So I don't really understand why a lot was done. One thing that really did baffle me was after the Russian segment, where I come back from Russia, Hibiki's head is just straight up different. And I'm like, oh, hey, Hibiki upgraded again. I don't remember that, but cool. And then the next episode starts and she's back to her old head, and I'm just like, wait, why did she have a random head in the last episode towards the tail end of it, and then it just swapped back to normal? I think because I wanted to use a certain faceplate and it wouldn't work with that other head. I think that's what it was. I honestly couldn't tell you. But it was just really weird to see that. And then I saw the baby scene that you were telling me about with the what the hell is that? The sticky tack or whatever.
Ah, yes, the Soren see that?
That whole scene was awful. I don't know how far she got. I don't know. She never commented on that if she did. But one thing I want to comment on is, because I remember this because I was making fun of you for it, I was writing a story, I think I just started writing Dreamers. And I was telling you about Katsu, and how she was like this child from the sex slave trafficking ordeal place, and I like rescue her in the wintertime. She's like almost dying or whatever. And then you came up with this story idea where Lynx is just a normal guy, he's going to school, but then a spy enters his life, and his dad or someone created a child called Project X, and Lynx had to protect it, and it had power. I don't know, it was some cringe-ass story that no one liked. And I made a joke about it in this episode, and you were like explaining it to the child, and the child's like says something about it, and you like start yelling at this infant. But I was just like, oh my god, that is an old Lynx story that we just now have preserved in history, and I think that that's really fascinating. Yeah, because it unlocks some memories.
Well, because I made all these jokes at the time when you had your club out about these stories and stuff like that, and at the time you weren't great with animation, so you didn't know if you could pull this off. And so you decided to do the best thing. You make fun of these cringe stories.
No, I made fun of it because I was still developing Dreamers at the time, and you like came up with this idea after I had told you about Dreamers, or at least that portion of it. And yeah, I did not like it at all. And yeah, at the time, animation was rough, money was tight, and I didn't have a lot of figures. And you're like going above and beyond with this idea, and it's just like, yeah, I can't do that. If you want to do that, go ahead. And here we are 6 years later, and he never did anything with it, much like every other story he ever written or proposed to me as an idea. But at least that one is forever capsulized in our club, which I will not be bringing that back. By the way, I'll have Lynx actually try to tell a little bedtime story if I redo the baby scene, which I probably will because I think that would be funny. The idea of a parenting class, I think, would be pretty cool.
Once upon a time, my brother got drafted off the sea, and he died. The end.
I'll retweak that. I'll retell the story of first Ethan and how he got punched into the ocean.
And that's why Ethan never shows up in any series ever again.
I'm still shocked that I randomly named that figure Ethan before I even knew Ethan. Like, that's just wild to me. And also, he randomly does come back. Something that bothers me is him and, I think her name is Fubuki. They have this entire arc for an entire episode about how they hate Toma and Hibiki and they want to get rid of her. They're going to team up. And then after he falls in the ocean, he doesn't return for a bunch of episodes. Then he comes back just to announce that he's alive. They scheme a plan, I think, and then they're just never seen again. And it's just like, what? Where was that going? It's never explained, and then it just stops.
Yeah, you had some ideas. I think unfortunately, because a lot of that stuff is gone, I think it's kind of hard to really grasp where it went forward.
I think I stopped probably because either I ran out of ideas or because episodes 1 through 5 were just missing, and I didn't want to continue.
Yeah, I think.
But
that's why.
I do remember though, after watching episode 12, which is the last episode out, I remember what I was going to do. There was this little table I had. It was like a little black garden table with some garden chairs. And I remember one of the chairs broke at some point. But I wanted to do... You remember a certain magical index, right?
Yes.
There's a scene with Misaka?
Yes.
Her name's not... No, it's said weird, and I've been saying it wrong for years. I'm trying to think of how I say it.
Misakai?
Because I always... What? Well, hold on, what did you just say?
Misakai?
No, who the fuck... Misakai is that messed up name you keep trying to call Misaki.
Oh.
Never mind. Anyways, it's a scene between her and Toma in the show, and he's doing math, and then they get sandwiches, and she gets mustard on her face. He wipes it off, and then they have this indirect kiss moment with the sandwiches because they don't know whose is who, and they bicker. Basically, I was going to do the same thing with the drink that Hibiki shoved in Figma Toma's face during the end of that episode. I was going to do a similar scene like that because I vividly remember enjoying that scene and I wanted to recreate that in my own way. And I just never did. But I remember wanting to do that for the next episode.
You know,
there's a lot that should have been done, but I don't know why it never was. I think maybe because I moved on to Nendoroid stuff. I don't know. I know we were also prioritizing Mystery Dungeon at the time too, because that was one of the first ones I started on the new channel.
So what happened was when you got scared of the whole thing changing over, and you shut your channel down permanently without warning or backing anything up.
Yeah, I remember that. I told Soren about that.
You after they changed it up and you decided to made a new channel and re-upload everything, you only uploaded all what you had on your phone for access.
I already said that, yes.
But it made it hard for you because you didn't have everything there, it wasn't backed up, so you decided to work on, yes, Mystery Dungeon. So I think that's why you didn't continue the series in many sense for some of the older ones, considering that
But that was the only one. There was nothing else to continue. Dreamers only had one episode. it would have been impossible to continue.
Exactly,
that. And
because a
Anime
lot
didn't
of
have
them,
any.
because a lot of them were re-uploaded and they weren't complete series because a lot of that footage and stuff was lost.
It is unfortunate. I really wish Soren could have seen Figma anime. I don't remember a good portion of it, but I did tell her the bits that I did remember that I just thought were hilarious.
Here, how much for the dog bed?
I still can't. That is so wild to me. Her introduction, running on rooftops away from an orphanage, smashes into your bedroom window, and then you go out in the middle of the night to buy her a dog bed. Instead of, you know, calling the police or child services, now you just go out and buy a dog bed. Like any rational person.
I would like to buy her a bed, but that's too much money, so a dog bed she gets.
Well, we didn't have any money. We were students.
I
And
know.
we were barely able to afford that little apartment, I think. I think we were in college or something, and those were like the college dorms we were staying in. I
Yeah,
don't
those are
remember
college
the whole...
dorms.
Ow, what the hell? Ah! Oh no!
What happened?
Oh god. Oh god. No!
No! It should have been
Oh,
me! Not him!
Crap.
It's just not
It's
fair!
the middle of the day! Why are there zombies and skeletons out? What the fuck?
That is a good question, actually.
Where did they come from? What the absolute hell? They should not have been there. It was morning. I mean, the sun's setting now, but it wasn't then. Like, what the crap? But yeah, I'm excited to do another school-based story that isn't Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Nendoroid.
Can I ask a
think that's gonna
question,
be really
though?
fun.
Because
Yeah,
there were
what's
certain
up?
elements for the club that made it funny. Are you going to keep Lynx's jerkiness in the series?
Is what? I'm sorry? Can you repeat?
Are you going to keep Lynx's jerkiness in the series? Kind of like how you guys in the house hat, essentially.
No, that was
Okay.
no, there was nothing funny about that at all. Rewatching that, I didn't really laugh at. I mean, there were a few scenes I laughed at, but mostly because it came out of left field. I would never write him in that sense. I mean, I could, but it wouldn't fit. Here's the thing: we did that because you had this obsession with being an edgelord and being cool and thinking you're some jock guy. So the faces Lynx had, specifically his main face from that figure, it was a deadpan stare, kind of like emotionless. It fit the whole, yeah, I'm a tough guy, you know, I don't care, I don't give a darn. You know, it kind of fit that category, so we could do that. But since I've kind of like scoot you out the room, and it's like, no, I'm in control, this is my character, I'm gonna write for him, I've made him a much more bubbly character when it comes to being, you know, the relief character, the silly, stupid one. He needs far more expressional faces, and the newer heads that he has used really fit that category well. Specifically meaning, you know, a lot of them have like smiling faces or just like they're more upbeat faces, and I don't think that they would fit the tone of that voice of him being like, hey, how's it going? Hey, oh, hi, ABK. What do you want? Go away. Oh, hey, I called this other stuff. Like, it just wouldn't. It would just be a little weird, you know. It wouldn't fit. So I definitely don't think I'm bringing that back. Like I said, this would be a complete rehaul. The concept would stay the same. I would try to recreate the episodes as best I could with better animation and trimmed down runtime, just to kind of make everything cohesive. But Lynx would be a very much different character, unless you want me to, you know, base him off of you IRL and make him quiet and, you know, distant. I can do that. I can try to buy an old Toma Figma. Well, you just asked, and you seemed pretty into it, so don't let me dissuade you if that's what you want. I'll do it.
I was just asking. I was just curious.
Oh. Well, there you go. I don't know if that helps.
So does this got the gear kind of running for what you think you're going to possibly do, in a sense, for... Like, because you say you're going to rebuild the series, but then if you're changing the cast of characters and how the characters act, is it essentially really a rebuild, or is it kind of like a revisited kind of series?
I don't know what you mean by revisited, but it's going to be the same thing, just an updated cast. They're just going to be portrayed better. So, to give you an example, not that I went really far with it, but I did reboot the first 2 episodes of Mystery Dungeon. And in Mystery Dungeon, the original series, the main villain, Roman, we don't meet him till season 2. But in the reboot, I kind of added him in season 1, like in the background and stuff, so people could get to know him as a villain. And I also edited his character model. I made him Obito instead of just a generic Goku figure, because this way he could hide his head the entire time, and the Obito head looked more similar to the original Lynx head at the time, and currently still his new one too that I used for the reboot. It was the one with the short brown hair. It still kind of fit the bill for that too. It's going to be essentially along those lines. They're going to be somewhat of the same characters. I mean, I still need a Hibiki. The club members were the most generic, boring people ever. They are all going to be scrapped, redesigned entirely, renamed. But the concept's going to be the same. Toma's going to be forced to join a club, and then there's going to be a bunch of club activities. They got to try and save the club. You'll join the club at some point, and then just regular, everyday shenanigans will ensue. It's going to be the same thing, like I'm saying. It'll all mostly be the same, just better characters, because all those characters are outdated, they're extremely flawed, and there really is no reason to ever bring back any of them. They were all god-awful. For Pete's sake, there was like 3 or 4 of them that never even really spoke. They were just kind of there. The one got shafted for the older sister, and they shared the same voice, which was just really weird. And it's just like, yeah, I don't know. Towards the end, the direction was like all over the place, but most of those characters were not necessary. And I also hated their names. Like, Mookie? What the hell kind of name is that? That blonde girl? She didn't even talk like once, I think, and her name was Margaret. That's a random name. And I can't even remember the other girl, but her name was close to Mookie or something. This was long before. I don't think I was watching regular show, so that's not.
He already was a fan of Margaret before he even watched the show. I'm sorry.
I can't find my stuff anywhere. Sir, where do you know where we were? I remember jumping off your roof. And then walking somewhere, but I can't find it anywhere.
I unfortunately am tracked so far. I found our new set of houses that you built in the other place.
Oh, cool. I'm just roaming around trying to find our stuff. Or my stuff, I guess. But yeah, I will more than likely be rebooting the series. Me and Soren had a really good time watching it, and we both seem to have enjoyed what we watched.
I mean, it was unhinged, I'm not gonna lie.
I just don't know when I'm gonna watch it. I'm sorry, what was that?
I mean, it was unhinged, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it was. But most of that will not be brought back. A lot of that was pretty terrible. I did cringe in the first video we watched, which was episode 6. One of the first lines out of your mouth was a Dragon Ball reference, and I'm just like, are you kidding me? It was so disgusting. I hate how bad my writing was back then. There was also no music, there was no sound effects. I even heard myself try to make sound effects with my mouth. It was bad. It was bad time. I don't know what was going on in the studio, but it was not a good time. It was pretty bad. But now everything's updated, everything's better, and I know how to do different things now. So, but it's going to be fun. I mean, nothing's going to happen until I buy Ayaka, and then I do episode 6 of Yu-Gi-Oh! But after that, I do want to sit down and start this, because I do think this would be fun. This is something I've always wanted to go back to, because I've redone school stories all the time, but it's usually with Nendoroids. And as much as I love their expressions, there's a limitation to what they can do. You know, they don't have the articulation that a Figma has. Their arms can only do so much.
Because someone's going to make me the silly, dumb one, like a happy, bubbly person. He's just going to make me like the Sonic Boom Knuckles. Approved!
No.
No?
Not
okay.
at all.
Okay.
No, I don't find that funny.
Oh.
I, in fact, hate Knuckles because of that. He used to be a strong, cocky character, and they turned him into a retard, and I'm just not a fan of that at all.
I know, you like the
I
Sonic
don't know what I'm going to do with your character. I even thought about not including him, to be honest with you. But I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm still designing the cast. I'm still working everything out. I don't know who all is going to be involved. We're gonna try and get Soren involved. We've already worked out where her character's from, you know, the background and all that, the ethnicity and stuff. So she'll probably be included. But yeah, I don't know who the whole cast is gonna be. So we'll have to even see on that. I don't even know if I want him in there because you know I just don't know what variant of him I would use, and I don't know if it would fit the theme. You know.
Hmm.
There's a lot to consider when writing stories. Also, I am dying. I'm about to die. I died.
No!
Well, back to square one, I guess.
I've been wondering aimlessly for hours.
I need to figure out which way I went after I jumped off your roof.
No,
I don't
my axe
remember.
broke! Oh yeah.
How did we even get on your roof?
I don't know. That is a good question.
So you said you were going to be doing some thinking. Did you think of a new series or anything for what you're going to be doing? Because you said you wanted to work on a new project, and then you came up with this remaster / somehow collab of my Dead Story.
Well,
which was canceled. So
I'm glad it's actually canceled because you're looking into actually rebooting a series in a sense. So I guess it's
well,
all.
that's what you asked for, which is why I was so confused when you kept saying, "Oh, I thought up this unique story while playing Skyrim," and I'm just like, "What?" And then you're trying to tell me it's about a guy who goes missing and they hightail it to a random country to hope he's there, and it's like, what does any of this have to do with what you actually wanted? Because what you actually wanted was a reboot, but just make it somehow a collab. That one really had us scratching our heads. We're still befuzzled on that. But yeah, we might actually reboot the thing, because we did have a good time watching it. We are interested in it. But that's not what we're talking about. We're now talking about you, because you were so depressed and distraught. Like, you just sounded so defeated. All before I even said a single word, might I add. And you just gave up on yourself already before I even said anything. And then you started saying how you were gonna, you know, attempt to think about a new idea and make a new thing. So, did you make any headway? Did you think of something?
I actually thought of something. I mean, I still want to think it through a little bit more thoroughly before I go ahead. But it's actually, you know, it's college based.
Okay,
where
college. Okay,
the cast
cool,
is a lot older, and they try to, you know, reminisce about the times when they were younger and do the things where they wanted to do when they're younger. Like, so, like, for example, Lynx and Derek, who's his friend, they want to go...
A guy named Derek? New character.
They want to go on... they just want to try to do something like the old times. Like, dude... Yeah, you ever when we used to like try to skateboard? Oh yeah, we were the greatest. And then they try to skateboard, like, oh god, my hip, regret. It's just like, and they're just trying
we
to.
might have some skateboards. That could work.
And they're just trying to actually cope with the fact that they can't do what they used to do back in the day anymore, and all while trying to like push forward. And it has a mix between adulthood and trying to actually like still trying to be a kid.
So basically, just your life is what I'm hearing. We're getting the animated version of Lynx's life.
So I'd appreciate if you could teleport me out of here.
I'm sorry, I need confirmation on that. So we're getting the animated series of your life. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. Total help.
Because that's essentially what that is. Because that's all you ever say to me is that, you know, we're older and it's hard to do stuff and it can't be the way it was. I mean, I hear that spiel almost every time I talk to you. So this just sounds like it's a autobiography, but Figma styled, or Nendoroid styled. You didn't specify which, but that's what this sounds like, sir. Silence tells me and the audience everything you need to know. Which I guess it could be interesting. I don't think that's ever been done before, you know. God, I wish I had found my stuff fighting these zombies. Oh, God.
I need help, please!
I already died. I can't help you.
Send dudes!
I'm trying to find my stuff. What?
Send dudes!
We don't have any. We got rid of them. There's none left. I had one reserve and he's gone. Whisked away to the jail.
Please, take me
Hi, Mr.
back!
Skeleton. I can't help you. I'm trying to help myself. I'm trying to find my stuff. At this point, I might just go in creative mode because I need my stuff. How am I supposed to survive without my stuff? Actually, you know what? That's a good idea. Ow. Hooray, I survived. Alright, I'm now in regular mode. Hopefully my stuff is just floating somewhere. And I'll, like, see it. I still have no idea where I was. I was near jungle, I know that. Was I in here somewhere? I remember cutting down jungle trees, but I don't know where I was.
Hmm.
I would like to have my stuff back. But you know, now that I'm older, it's really hard to do stuff when I was young. I just can't seem to find my stuff anymore. When I was younger, I was able to teleport my brother who was in danger, but now that I'm older, it's just not possible. I got that arthritis, and I just can't. I don't know how to.
For God's sakes, press the B button to slide!
Oh, hey, look at that! It opened my my creative mode inventory tab. Oh, thanks, brother. I'll just take some of these. What is this, diamond stuff? Oh boy, I'll take all that.
Good news, Mark.
Wait a minute, what's this? Huh? What was that? What was that? For 30 years. Like a pet. A pet? This is insane. God, I can't wait for the season 4 memes. They're gonna be
good news, Lynx.
So great.
What? We can finally continue series for 30 years. What?
For 30 years? Oh God, no. I don't know if I want it to run that long. I mean, that's kind of crazy. Hey, I found a half-abandoned portal thing. It's full of stuff. Hey, golden apple. I'll take that.
For 30 years? This is insane.
I'm just gonna take all this stuff. What does Nolan look like with a hat on? Dear God, it's beautiful.
Nolan with a fedora?
You can call it that, but I call it a enchanted golden helmet with Aqua Infinity, Protection 3, and Unbreaking 3.
Oh.
So if that translates to fedora, sure. A village! We can give them medical advancements beyond their years. We can save their sick and criminalize their criminals.
Run! He just wants to enslave you!
My government sent me from the planet Viltrum. I'm here to help.
He's wrong! Don't listen to him!
What did you say? Sorry.
He's just after your proto-bucks. He wants to buy more Fall Guy skins.
What the hell is a proto box?
I don't know, I just made the bucks up.
What the?
Also, for those of you who are watching, I need you to do me a big favor. I need you to complain to Epic Games to change the rotations and Fall Guys.
I need to know the coordinates to my stuff because I've been flying around for so long and I can't find it. I don't know where it is. Ah, well, I'm just gonna fly to you.
We're
We're abandoning our homes.
I went really far, are you sure?
Excellent. That's all I needed to hear.
That's bad.
Excellent. Hello there, friend.
Oh, melons. What the? Oh! Oh!
My brother just exploded!
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Hey, free stuff!
Baby child!
Sweet! I got my stuff back!
Child! Baby zombie!
I'm keeping all of this.
Baby zombie just comes out of nowhere.
Ah, thank you. I'm just gonna walk this way now. I'm gonna eat these melons that someone put in my inventory.
There's no law. Save the Pokemon. Batman.
Welcome back. Here. I don't use that. Ah, what the? Ah!
Kill him! I want my stuff back!
Get away from me!
You know, Toma, I can't. Something smelled crispy. I can't quite put my mind on it. Hey.
That's okay. I'll put you on that spit roast.
Oh, they're eating my brains! Zombie apocalypse happens. You just have a zombie. Lynx being the caring father is, spare my family, but take me.
Fire. I started burning that forest for it. Hey!
Wasn't me, it was a zombie.
Yeah, bullshit!
It was a zombie.
Yeah, but it's a zombie!
I'm serious, they're hungry.
This was also a zombie.
Oh!
Stay away from me! Actually, he died! Quickly to the water! Oh my god! Ah! I have half a heart, you bastard!
You should teleport me back.
Hell no! Not until I equip the sword.
It's times like these I missed.
You missed torturing me!
Yeah.
You horrible fiend. Oh, dude, you had so many pickaxes. How nice. I'm gonna go get some iron. Sweet. Oh my gosh, how nice. Alright, let me heal. I'm running out of food. God, why did you have no food?
I'm sorry. You're talking.
I should have killed someone better.
We're sorry.
This guy was useless.
The Ethan you're looking for is now in jail.
What the fuck? He did always carry the snackos on. Alright, come here, zombie. Thank you. Was that a child? Oh, that's a creeper and a witch. Okay, well, please don't bother me. I just want these melons. Oh god. No. Ah! What the hell? What the f- No! Get away! Oh god, I'm dying.
I'd love to help you, but I have nothing.
You can't. Either do I.
Ooh, armadillos! I sure love armadillos.
I sure would like having food. Thank God there's all these melons everywhere.
The last melon.
I sure do feel bad for my brother's passing, but you know, his death brought
I'm
about
not
the fruition
dead.
of all these melons.
I'm not dead.
As a wise brother once said, I called dibs on his stuff.
I was used as bait for the great whale. What kind of torture is this?
To be fair, I was just minding my own business and a small zombie child decided to eat you.
Why do they always go for me?
Probably because they know that you're weaker and slower and they can get to you. They know you're not a Viltrumite, so they can take you.
They keep saying Dad, but I'm not green.
Hey, melons. There's so many melons. Wait, what the hell is that? What is that? Why is there just floating lapis here? What the hell?
No.
There's just floating lapis on the surface.
I couldn't tell you.
Is that yours?
No.
It's not mine! Why is there just floating lapis here?
I don't know.
Well, that lapis doesn't just float. One of us had to put it there.
I didn't.
Well, one of us did.
I'm being serious. You can even check my footage. I didn't.
I'm thinking it was you, because you say that sometimes, and then you end up doing things and you never remember.
No, the only thing you're gonna see in that footage is when I said that it was a zombie. That was actually me punching you.
Yeah, I knew it was you punching. You think I'm stupid? I know what my brother's punches feel like. They feel shitty and soft and pathetic.
God, if only I can do the baby voice. You take that back.
The baby voice? I'm sorry, what?
GT baby's voice. My punches are not weak.
Is that a line he says?
No, I just wanted to do that. It just made me think about that.
You have a strange thought process. May I just say, the way you come up with certain things or connect certain things, it genuinely is fascinating, and I mean this in a nice way. I'm very baffled by how you come up with certain things.
Well, it hasn't changed over the years. That's how I always think, unfortunately.
It's very weird. Skyrim brought you to an Art Club remake. You punching me brought you to a made-up line that had nothing to do with GT, but you somehow associate it with a GT character. Like I don't even know what to say to that. What am I supposed to do with that?
All I can say is welcome to the Grand Tour.
You're right. Welcome to the Grand Tour.
No, I've been good.
Yeah, right.
I swear.
Yeah, you've been good because you haven't been here. You haven't had a chance to be naughty.
Oh, that's
You know
not
what?
true.
Just in case, I'm gonna put this flint and steel right here.
That's not true.
On the
I
off chance I need
I
to
didn't
kill
pillage
you.
your house or anything.
That's okay. There's nothing in there, anyways.
There was.
And if you did, I'm just gonna go build a new house, anyways. Far away from you. Yeah. You didn't think about that, did you?
He's just
Thought
gonna
I'd
make
just
a.
forgive you?
He's just gonna make a Skywalk's house and then teleport me. I just fall every time he teleports me.
That's a waste of my time. I'd have to go in creative mode to do that.
I think that'd
I
be
don't feel
funny.
like doing that. Well, then you can do that. I am gonna go look for some stuff. There's so much bamboo here, my goodness.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure. It's every. Whoa! Well, hi! Hello, pandas. My goodness, look at all these pandas. I found pumpkins. That's not good.
Pumpkins?
I can't eat those. That doesn't help me.
Ah! Oh, I found
You
out a
okay?
cave. I fell down a hole.
Oh. Oh, I'm sorry.
Why be sorry? I was too short to see it.
Because you fell, and that's usually a bad thing. I was raised in an environment where bad things happen, you say sorry because you feel bad. Whoa. Look at this. Oh! Did you summon that creature?
Huh? No.
Die. Come back here. Hey. Thank you. Oh god, what was that? Got him.
Oh, hi, creeper.
So much of this. Ding 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 ding. Like a plinko machine.
Boom, 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 boom.
Hmm.
I see sand.
Oh,
I see.
that'll work.
I see more sand.
What the hell? There's an under. Whoa. We could go up there, but what do I got to lose? Oh, a lot.
A lot?
Never mind.
Why do you say that?
Personal reasons.
I will say the underwater portion for the game overhaul, it looks very pretty.
Yeah, most of it does. I'm still surprised the Switch cannot handle any of this. Like, that's truly
Well, actually,
disgusting.
there's something that really actually bothers me when I found out today that Donkey
What?
Kong Bonanza was supposed to originally be for the Switch, the original Switch.
It is?
It was supposed to be, and they withhold it so they could put it on the Switch too.
Because they needed a reason to sell it. Because
Yeah,
nobody
so-
wants their crappy hardware.
Don't. I found a sand village.
Whoa. I'm in a cave getting materials.
Camel! I think I'll call you Martha.
Be nice to your new villagers.
I hear a witch.
Did you have any... Oh, you did? You had 64 of them. What the hell?
What?
Alright, thanks, brother.
64 of what?
Torches.
Yeah, I always have torches.
We just started this world. How can you always have... What does that even mean?
Well, I have them. Normally when I'm going out in the valley, I usually always have torches.
Yeah, but how do you have 64 right off the bat?
I made them before I went out and adventuring.
Oh, they're mine now. The Empire thanks you.
I'm sure the Empire thanks me well.
I don't know about well, but they thank you.
I'm sure the Empire will be back to plunder what other goods I have.
You misunderstand. The Empire didn't take this by force. They found your carcass and picked up the remains. Oh, wow. Oh. It's just a giant circle. Maybe I should live in here. Alright. Welcome to the Grand Tour. This is our new home. Oh, shit. There's something over here? What the hell? Oh, there is. Oh, there's a lot more. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is much bigger than I
Anticipated?
had anticipated. Yeah. I wanted to live here, but now it's like, whoa, wait a minute. There's so many blocks of stuff.
Oh my gosh, this is our camel. Hi, Mr. Camel.
My goodness. That, I think it is. Hard to say. Probably was. Oh.
Let's make a stone pickaxe, because I see iron here. Three chunks of iron, my favorite.
Gonna make anything nice with that?
Just hold on to it for now.
Cool. Oh, cool. Alright, so this... Alright, yeah, we can make this into a house, I think. Especially now I know this doesn't lead anywhere. This is just like one big room. So why not? Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, let's get rid of all this this gravel here. We don't need any of that. I hate gravel. Oh.
What are you talking about? You love gravel.
I've never liked this thing in all my life. It's a terrible block. It's literally the most useless block. You can't do anything with it. It's annoying to stack. It can kill you. It serves no purpose to anyone. It's ugly. And it's a hazard. There's literally no reason to have this stuff.
What? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I love that you listened to anything I just said.
It's a good block. You can stack with it. You can make stuff with it.
You really no. You can name one thing.
You
Name
can get
one thing you can craft.
flint.
You can't craft flint with gravel.
You can get flint from gravel.
That's not what I asked. You specifically said you can make something with it. So what can you craft with gravel?
Well, yeah, you can make flint. Technically, that's a form.
No, it's not. You can't. Are you stupid? You can't go to a crafting table and put this in there and make flint. You get flint from breaking it. It's a drop from another item. Name something you can actually craft. I'm waiting.
Nothing.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
But flint.
Sub-intelligence. This is the dumbest guy I've ever met. Why are you laughing? What is so funny?
Nothing.
I'd be crying if I knew I was this stupid. I would not be laughing. I'd be pretty depressed. Oh, hi, Mr. Creeper. Come to put me out of my misery after talking to this Neanderthal. You failed. I didn't die. And you delivered me a cow. What the hell?
Whoa, that zombie has a sword.
Alright, we're at 56 minutes, by the way, so...
Oh god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh god, I'm gonna die.
Excellent. Let him die, and then we're gonna end the video with his death.
No. No, 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 no.
So thank you guys so much for watching.
Oh god, there's a skeleton. Run.
This
Run.
long formatted video announcing the return of our club. Yeah, it's coming back. The show will still be called Our Club, just a better cast of characters, and mostly the episodes will be the same, just revamped with the animation, maybe some newer added jokes, edited dialogue, stuff like that. Basically, if you want to know the deets, check out the Mystery Dungeon reboot and compare it to the first 2 episodes. You'll get the gist of what I'm saying. But yeah, we thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Are you going to die, or is that it?
No, I'll be fine.
Alright, cool. Alright, well, we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, everybody!